So now it's time to get on track. Virtually, that is. Deciding what kind of session you plan to run will influence what your goal should be. In any of the session formats, try to have some level of a disciplined approach. The sim is so realistic in its engineering, it's actually hard to be fast at first, just as in the real world. Be patient, especially those of you who have real track experience, as you won't have that seat-of-the-pants feel you're likely used to help with what's happening. Learning to plan your control inputs, understanding the car's response, and driving within your abilities are skills that will serve you well in a real car, so use the sim to hone those skills. To learn a new car or experiment with your driving technique, the test sessions are best. Testing is also how you can try cars that you're not yet eligible for based on your license. Start with a slow pace, slower than you think. Remember, with no physical feedback to tell you how fast you're moving, it's very easy to make the most common mistake, something we call TFTS, too fast, too soon. Take the time to learn the track and the car and build up progressively. If you're constantly losing control and spinning or going off the track, analyze your inputs and see what the problem might be. This is also a great time to try different setups on the car. You can pick from the iRacing baseline setup, or try setups that other iRacers have found work for them, or experiment with your own setup. When doing your own changes, try to do just one or two small adjustments at a time so you can see if there's a noticeable effect. Many changes won't be noticeable unless the car is near its limit, so be sure to drive the car hard after making changes. Remember, the car can't make a mistake, only you can. Spend enough time in the testing sessions until you get good enough to string at least a dozen laps together without any mistakes and some consistent times, at least within 2 seconds of each other. Then try an official practice session. Practice is the best official session to start with. It'll give you a chance to see how you stack up against some other drivers in the same car, and your rating is not affected by practice session incidents. However, the sporting code is always in effect, so drive with respect around your fellow racers. Keep the same disciplined approach and have a plan for something you want to work on in each session. You might try following another driver if there is one in the session with you. You could learn a trick about the race line, or see the potential for entry speed and even learn where to go slow and maximize exit speed. If someone is posting a faster time than you, it's not because they paid their engine builder more. It's because they paid their dues behind the wheel. Once you get comfortable with practice, try a time trial. Pick a track and car you know well and feel consistent with. This is what the time trial is all about, stringing together a series of laps as close together in as little time as you can for as long as you can. The concentration to do this is much harder than one hot lap. Improving this concentration level is very valuable and you'll need it for racing. Remember, how well or poorly you do in a time trial does have an effect on your driver status, so drive with just a little more reserve and control than you might in testing or practice. Next comes qualifying. This is where you need to put down your best single lap to get the best spot you can in the race start. For anyone who has ever watched qualifying on TV, either NASCAR or F1, you can quickly figure out the strategy. For ovals, you get only a couple of laps to make it happen with little or no warm-up. On the road courses, there's a determined session length, and you only need that one lap. If you're really competitive, it's fun to set your lap and then sit in the pits and watch to see if the other drivers in the session can beat it. Then, if someone tops your time, head back out and see if you can best it again. Remember, if you make a significant mistake during a lap, that lap is probably no good. Slow down and regroup. Be sure to get as good a run off the last corner as you can to start the new lap as fast as possible. Racing against other people all around the world in real time is just part of what makes iRacing so great. The ability to learn and practice from the comfort of your home is another aspect that sets us apart. By collaborating with the Skip Barber Racing School and pro drivers, the iRacing Driving School offers instruction and racing concepts that'll help you to become a more skilled, safe, and fast driver. We hope you take advantage of the information available to you by revisiting it as often as you like. In addition, be sure to hone your skills in practice sessions. Working through new concepts and skills on a variety of tracks and skid pads with a variety of cars will help you to be prepared in any racing situation. Remember, because this is a sim, your practice time is unlimited. As you begin to work through these new skills, take it slow at first. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Work up to faster speeds as you become more comfortable. We hope that you find the iRacing Driving School to be a helpful tool. Good luck out there.